Hey guys, it's PEZ and I'm here with another video. Today I'm going to share with you all the PEZ that I picked up on my trip up to New Jersey. We stopped at a few places on our way there. I got a lot of PEZ at a store in New York City, and then we stopped at several antique stores on the drive back. The first set that I got on this trip that I was really excited to find was the Incredibles 2 3-pack. And this pack is really exciting because it's the first time we have baby Jack Jack as a miniature, and it's also the first time that we have Violet as a PEZ dispenser. When Incredibles first came out, they only made Dash, Jack Jack, Mr. Incredible, and Mrs. Incredible. Then I went into New York City with two of my friends. We went and saw a Broadway show, which was awesome. On our way, we passed by a candy store, and I was like, oh, I gotta go inside. That place was called Dylan's Candy Bar. It was super cool. They had a ton of PEZ products and a ton of just other candy stuff. I went inside and ended up spending like $100 on PEZ dispensers. There were a couple sets that I had wanted to pick up. The first was the Crayola crayon set. I was really excited about this set. It comes with a pack of Crayola crayons and a little coloring book, along with all 4 flavors of the Sour PEZ. I got the awesome Jurassic World Click and Play set, which has a board game inside, which I'm probably gonna do another video on the unboxing and playing around with that. I also got the Jurassic World Twin Pack that just has Blue the Raptor and T-Rex. I'm also starting to try to compile all the different types of candies, and so I got the chocolate candy pack, which I have tried before, and it's not my favorite. At that candy shop, I also got the Violet single PEZ dispenser because, like I said, they only came out with those 4 and they didn't come out with her, so I wanted to get one to take out of the package to display with the other ones. And then when I got back home from New York, my mom showed me that she bought me another one of the Violet PEZ dispensers because she knew that I didn't have it. So now I have 2. I'll just keep one in the package and I'll take one out. And then I got all those, I checked out, I was super excited, and then I was walking out of the store and I noticed that they had a PEZ that I've been highly anticipating the release for, that I'm super excited about, and those are the Flamingo PEZ. These are limited edition PEZ, and the European release actually has coconut flavored candy, which I really need to get my hands on, so I need to order some. But the ones in the US come with the US fruit candy. So overall, the New York haul was really successful. I got a lot of sets that I had wanted to get. I got a lot of PEZ that I had really wanted. Then on our drive back, we decided to stop at several of the antique stores along the East Coast, and we got some awesome finds. At the first shop that we stopped at, I went in and asked the woman if she knew if there were any PEZ. She brought me straight over to this case, and I was so excited because I hadn't been to an antique store in a while. My heart was racing walking over there, and I ended up getting 5 dispensers that I didn't have. Then we went to another gigantic antique store, flea market, what shall you call it? They call it the Factory Antique Mall. This is in Verona, Virginia, and it's huge. They give you this map when you walk in, and it's got a ton of vendors. I also asked those people if they knew if any vendors had any PEZ, and they circled a few that they thought would, and they were right about them. So I was walking around, I went straight to this one toy vendor, and he did have some, not really ones that I needed. Hey guys, it's PEZ. Sorry I look crazy, I've been driving in the car all day, but I'm at this Factory Antique Mall looking for PEZ, and there were some right when I walked in, and now I am near a booth that has a lot of plastic and colorful things, so that gets me excited. So, oh my god, I see an entire container of PEZ, hold on. Jackpot, folks! Get ready for the haul! Okay, not as exciting as I thought. It's just like all this Santa from the 90s and 2000s. And I was on my way to one of the vendors towards the back because they had circled it saying that they had a case of PEZ. And you know, I'm really good at spotting PEZ, okay? My eyes scan the room for color and for plastic, and I'm usually able to spot them pretty quickly. And another thing, another kind of, if I'm in an antique store, another thing I always go to is if there's Christmas stuff. Because lots of times there will be these small, like, Santa figurines, a ton of them, and you never know if that's gonna be one of the older Santa PEZ. And so I went down this aisle that had a bunch of holiday stuff, and they had this Easter section. I'm just kind of scanning, I'm scanning. I stop, and my heart just starts racing.
How much?
Mom, how much? It's $4.
Okay, so that's HJR.
And it was this PEZ right here. White ear, pink bunny, blue stem, 3.9, made in Yugoslavia. This was probably made around mid-70s. Patents are hard to place a year on them because a lot of times PEZ would make a new patent, but then they would release PEZ with the old patent even after that. But this was probably around the 70s. This is one I do not have. The head and the stem are in relatively good shape, but then I was quite disappointed to find out that it is broken. My little guy doesn't have the pin to hold it together. But it's still a really exciting find. I had just gotten this past year one of the yellow wide ear bunnies, and I totally want to get some more because there are a ton of variations. And then I just kind of kept walking around, and I went to that case in the back, and they had a bunch. I got like 5 from him, except theirs were a little bit overpriced. A lot of times in some of these antique stores, if they don't really know and they don't look it up, they'll be like, oh, people collect PEZ, so then they'll put like a common dispenser for like $5, which is ridiculous. And so some of them were a little bit more expensive, but I had wanted to get them because I didn't have them. I wanted to complete some of the sets that I had. But the 3 I'm like most excited about from this haul were 2 Mickeys and a Goofy. These are 4.9 patents. The Goofy and red stem Mickey were made in Hungary, and the yellow stem was made in China. All 3 of these I don't have, so I was super excited to find those. And then I kept looking and I felt really lucky. I was walking around, I was tired, we had been there for like an hour already. I was ready to go home, and I'm like, just one more vendor, one more vendor. And there's one that I can see at the end of the hall that has kind of some toy stuff, and I'm like, I'm just gonna look, I'm just gonna check it out. And lo and behold, they had another case of PEZ. My phone died at this point, so I couldn't film it for you guys. I ended up getting a few others from there as well. Overall, a very successful trip. Stopping at all those antique stores extended our drive quite a bit, and we got home at maybe like 2 a.m. But it was worth it. So make sure to like the video and subscribe. I appreciate everybody who's subscribed to me and watched those first 2 videos. Again, if you have any questions for me about my collection or myself, make sure to comment down below. I'll make a Q&A video or something like that. Happy PEZing!